First time I met him, I was young, coming out of Carolina. Just the whole NBA experience, I was probably a little intimidated by him, man. Here's this guy that's done so many great things in the community, owns this team, owns so much around D.C. that I was really just kind of in awe of what he's done.
It was kind of weird because, to be honest, I was coming off a gun charge in San Francisco, so I'm already nervous, and I'm like, I don't think this guy's gonna pick me up. And he was like, oh no, we're family. All right, and then we just started talking about, life. We just started talking about family. Him and my dad talked, I'm going to take care of your son. I know he's a young kid. He's an extension of me. And, from there, we just bonded.
He never asked you about the gun thing?
No.
He not only, worried about you as an employee, but he worried about your family and kids and things of that nature.
I just lost a real good friend. And I think it's more than any of you will understand or I could even explain.
A guy that loved the game of basketball. At the particular time, he was the third owner I've dealt with, and he was a little different than Mark Cuban, but he was real passionate. But the most important thing for him, he wanted to win, but he wanted to win at a certain level, as far as having good guys on his team, his organization, and doing it the right way, playing hard.
Mr. Pollin was, to me, a tremendous competitor. He wanted to win, but he wanted to win differently than somebody like me. I wanted to win because it made me look good and I could renegotiate contracts. He wanted to win because he was a competitor and for what it did for other people.
It's been difficult here lately because he hasn't been able to attend a lot of games, but I knew early on when I got here, he used to always be in the box watching the game. Him and his wife both supported these guys in the locker room.
Wes, can you go back to when he built this building and there were could have done it in Baltimore at a lot less expense, I guess, to him. It's one of the stories. Can you talk about just the decision to stay in Washington and what it meant to him, even though he had to go to his own pocket as opposed to anybody else now?
I think the big thing you got to understand is that he loved Washington. When some of us, at the time really didn't care a whole lot about it. He was a Washingtonian. I don't think there was ever a time that he did not want to see his teams in Washington.